I'm here to talk about a childhood favourite of mine. A favourite that blew me away as a kid with its 3D rendered graphics, addictive and beautifully composed music, and awesome gameplay. I'm talking about the king of all Kongs, Donkey Kong. It is impossible to overstate what a big deal Donkey Kong Country was when it was first released. If you owned a Super Nintendo, you owned Donkey Kong Country. And if you were a Sega kid, you were generally jealous that you didn't. Donkey Kong Country is the 1994 platforming video game developed by Rare and published by Nintendo for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It was released midway through the Super Nintendo's lifespan and gave the system a second wind. This game boasted rendered 3D graphics that no one had seen before and pushed the console to its limits. Now, the plot of the game, Donkey Kong goes to investigate his stash of bananas and discovers that his banana hoard has disappeared. He then embarks on a journey to recover it from King K. Rool and the Kremlins. Along for the ride in his quest are some of the other Kongs. You have Diddy, the other playable character in the game, Cranky, which provides comic relief, Candy operates the island save points, which you will need to use, and Funky offers means of transportation around the island. Also assisting Donkey Kong at times are various animals. You've got Rambi the rhino, Espresso the ostrich, On Guard the swordfish, and Winky the frog. And can't forget Squawks the parrot. Now each of these characters all have their own unique abilities. Sega and Nintendo always had the biggest rivalry of the 90s. It was always a close contest between the two consoles. Sega had its blast processing, but Nintendo came out with this game.
Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis is the best video game ever.
I disagree. It's a very good game, but I think Donkey Kong is the best game ever.
Donkey Kong sucks.
You know something? You suck.
I spent many hours as a kid trying to beat this game, and I still remember the day I actually beat it. I was so happy. So many hours were put into this as a kid. Now, a lot of people would say that Diddy Kong's Quest is the better game, and I would have to agree. The camera moves much better with the game and the character's abilities. Secrets are much more easy to come across, while in Donkey Kong Country 1, you would stumble upon a shortcut by random act of stupidity. Level design is also amazing, and the boss battles are more creative and a bit more of a challenge. In Donkey Kong Country 1, the camera would sometimes lose track of where Donkey Kong or Diddy are, but in Diddy Kong's Quest, the camera is in a smooth transition. You also have the option of playing as two fast characters, Diddy and Dixie. Dixie can glide through the air using her hair, which comes in handy if you miss a jump. What I love about Donkey Kong Country though, is that if you have one strong character who can take down the larger enemies and one smaller, quicker character to make the big jumps, while in Donkey Kong Country 2 you don't have that combination. If you haven't played this series, you must. Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 are my personal favourites. Donkey Kong Country 3 tried a little too hard in my opinion. Each level is uniquely themed and challenges you, with swimming, riding in mine carts, launching out of barrel cannons, or swinging from vine to vine. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe, and once again, thanks for watching.